Crows are one of the smartest birds out there, and their intelligence can really blow your mind. You've probably heard of the classic crow using stones to raise water level trick, but have you ever seen a crow turn on a faucet to drink water? Yeah, they're that clever. Scientists did this wild experiment where they put some floating food in a glass tube and gave the crow different objects like wood blocks and stones of various sizes and densities. And guess what? On the first try, the crow picked the dense, small object that fit the tube, dropped it in, and bam, got the food. Humans usually don't grasp concepts like volume, displacement, and density until they're 5 to 7 years old. So yeah, crows are basically tiny geniuses. We know some animals use tools, but crows are the only non-primate animals that can make new tools. When they're trying to grab bugs from tree holes, they'll use a twig to fish them out. And if the twig doesn't work, they'll find a softer branch, bend it into a hook, and get the bug that way. Talk about resourcefulness. So, scientists decided to crank up the difficulty. They put food deep inside a container with a narrow opening, tied a short stick to a string, and placed some stones in a nearby cage. There was also a transparent container with a ramp, and only by placing 3 stones in it could the ramp tilt and reveal a longer stick to reach the food. Here's what happened: the crow found the short stick first, figured out how to shorten the string, and grabbed it. When it realized the stick couldn't reach the food, it turned its attention to the stones. It pulled them out one by one, dropping 2 into the container. The ramp wobbled but didn't tilt enough. So the crow added the 3rd stone, the ramp tilted, and it grabbed the longer stick to finally get the food. The scientists were stunned. This crow basically solved a multi-step puzzle like a pro. But wait, there's more. Crows don't just use tools, they use the environment as a tool. In cities, they'll drop nuts onto the road and wait for cars to crush them open. And get this, they even watch traffic lights. They'll only go for the nuts when the light is red. That's some next-level observation and learning skills. Oh, and they can remember human faces. If you mess with a crow, it won't forget you. Crows are social animals, and they'll warn their crew about you. So if you've ever upset a crow, congrats, you're probably famous in the Crow Gossip Network. Crows can live up to 20 years, and some even hit 50. They pass down their knowledge to the next generation, which makes them even smarter. But despite all this, humans have a weird dislike for them. Back in the day, crows were often seen at funerals or graves because, well, they're scavengers. They'll eat anything: fruit, insects, mice, carrion, and rotting bodies. That's like a crow buffet. Plus, their loud, raspy calls didn't exactly make them popular. And here's a heartwarming fact: crows take care of their elderly. When older crows can't find food, their kids will bring it to them and even feed them directly. It's like crow retirement care. So, after all this, you might be thinking, wow, this crow sounds smarter than my girlfriend.